What if I told you your car has a secret button that can prevent it from rolling backward on hills without you touching the brake? Or that there's a hidden compartment perfect for storing valuables that 90% of car thieves don't know about? Your vehicle is packed with ingenious features that the dealership never bothered to mention. Today, I'm revealing 17 hidden car features that will transform how you drive. These aren't expensive modifications. They're already built into your car, waiting to be discovered. The feature at number 7 would have saved me hundreds in repair costs if I'd known about it sooner. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. Number 1, the secret gas cap indicator. Have you ever pulled up to a gas station and had that moment of panic? Which side is my gas cap on? You're not alone. Look at your dashboard right now. See that little arrow next to your fuel gauge? It's not just random decoration. That arrow actually points to the side of your car where the fuel door is located. This simple feature has been standard in most vehicles since the early 2000s, but almost half of drivers have no idea what it means. Car manufacturers added this helpful indicator to eliminate the guesswork at gas stations. Number 2, Auto Hold, your secret brake assistant. Picture this. You're trapped in bumper-to-bumper traffic on a steep hill, constantly switching between brake and gas. Your leg is cramping, and your patience is evaporating by the second. That's where Auto Hold comes in. A feature most drivers ignore despite its presence in many newer vehicles. It's usually activated by a button labeled Auto Hold near your parking brake. When engaged, this system keeps your brakes applied after you stop, even when you take your foot off the pedal. Your car stays put until you press the accelerator. Number 3, the multi-position steering wheel. Have you ever adjusted your seat a dozen times but still can't get comfortable behind the wheel? Your arms stretch too far, or worse, the wheel blocks your view of the gauges. The solution isn't more seat adjustments. Most drivers completely miss that their steering wheel can move in multiple directions. Look under your steering column and you'll find a lever that controls both tilt, up, down, and telescopic, in, out adjustments. This dual adjustment feature has been standard in many vehicles for over a decade. Research shows properly adjusted steering can improve emergency response time by up to 15%. Take a minute to locate this adjustment lever. You might discover your perfect driving position has been available all along. Number 4, the 3-blink lane change signal. Ever notice those drivers who change lanes with just a quick tap of their turn signal? They're not rushing. They're using a hidden feature that's probably in your car right now. It's called the tap to blink, or 3-blink turn signal, and it's incredibly simple to use. Instead of fully engaging your turn signal lever until it clicks, just lightly tap it halfway. Your signal will automatically blink exactly 3 times. The number traffic safety experts recommend for lane changes. Number 5, the disappearing sunglasses holder. Where do you keep your sunglasses while driving? On your head, in the cup holder, or thrown on the passenger seat where they slide around with every turn? Look up at your overhead console. Many vehicles have a dedicated sunglasses compartment hidden in plain sight. It's typically a small door that drops down when pressed, perfectly sized for a standard pair of sunglasses. This feature has been standard in many vehicles for decades, yet about 40% of drivers with this feature never use it because they simply don't know it exists. Number 6, volume that adjusts with your speed. Ever noticed how your music sounds quieter when you're driving fast on the highway, but suddenly blasts your eardrums when you stop at a light? This isn't just your imagination. It's road noise playing tricks on your hearing. Many vehicles have a feature called speed-sensitive volume control that automatically adjusts your audio system based on how fast you're driving. This smart system uses your speedometer data to gradually increase volume as you accelerate and lower it when you slow down. You can enable this feature through your car's audio settings menu, where you'll find options to control how dramatically the volume changes with your speed. Number 7, heated mirrors. You didn't know you had. Remember those frustrating winter mornings scraping ice and fog from your side mirrors? That manual labor might be completely unnecessary. If your car has a rear window defogger button, the one with the wavy lines, pressing it likely activates heating elements embedded within your side mirrors too. The system melts ice and evaporates moisture from your mirrors at the same time your rear window clears. Next time weather affects your mirror visibility, try your rear defogger button. You might discover your car has been clearing your side mirrors all along. Number 8, hidden storage compartments. What would you do if you needed to hide something valuable in your car? Most people use the glove compartment, the first place any thief would check. Your car actually has numerous secret storage areas designed to be overlooked. Look under your front seats, beneath the cargo floor, and behind certain dashboard panels. In many sedans, the bottom cushion of the rear seats lifts up to reveal a hidden storage area. SUVs often have compartments under the cargo floor that look like spare tire wells but offer additional space. These hidden compartments aren't just for security. They help keep your car tidy by providing storage that doesn't clutter the main cabin. Number 9, the mirror defogger connection. On cold mornings, have you noticed your rear window clears quickly with the defogger, but your side mirrors stay foggy? You might be missing a crucial step in activating both systems. In many vehicles, the rear window defogger button also activates heating elements in your side mirrors, but only if you press and hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. The system works through small heating elements embedded in your mirror glass, similar to the lines visible in your rear window defogger. Using this feature can cut your morning departure time by up to 5 minutes in winter by eliminating manual mirror clearing. Number 10, cruise control speed adjustments. Have you ever set your cruise control only to realize you need to go just 1 to 2 miles per hour faster to match traffic flow? Most drivers completely cancel cruise and reset it, but there's a much simpler way. Look at your steering wheel or cruise control stalk. Those buttons marked with plus and minus or reset and set aren't just for setting your initial speed. A quick tap adjusts your speed by 1 mile per hour without deactivating cruise control. Press and hold, and the speed will change continuously until you release. Try experimenting with these buttons on your next drive. You'll discover how much more convenient highway driving can be. Number 11, the key fob window control. Imagine approaching your car on a hot summer day and being able to roll down all windows before you even reach the door. This isn't just for luxury cars. Your key fob might have this feature right now. Many vehicles let you lower all windows at once by pressing and holding the unlock button for 3 to 5 seconds. Some require pressing unlock, then pressing it again and holding. This feature, called global opening, quickly ventilates hot cars before you enter. Some vehicles even let you close all windows by holding the lock button. This simple trick can reduce your car's interior temperature by 15 degrees in just 30 seconds. Number 12, the emergency trunk escape. What would you do if you became trapped in your car's trunk? This terrifying scenario happens more often than most people realize, both in accidents and crimes. Since 2002, all cars sold in the US have been required to have an emergency trunk release inside the trunk space. Yet many car owners have never noticed this potentially life-saving feature. The release is typically a glow-in-the-dark handle located near the trunk latch, designed to be easily found even in complete darkness. This feature was implemented after safety research showed that over 20 people, mostly children, died each year in the 1990s from accidental trunk entrapment. Number 13, the automatic dash dimmer. Have you noticed how some drivers have perfectly lit dashboards at all times? They're not constantly adjusting knobs. Their car is doing it automatically. Most modern vehicles include automatic dash dimming that adjusts brightness based on surrounding light conditions, but many drivers never turn it on. The system uses light sensors to adjust your dashboard illumination, preventing nighttime glare while keeping everything readable during daytime. This feature isn't just convenient, it's better for your eyes. Studies show drivers who frequently transition between bright and dark environments experience 25% more eye fatigue. Number 14, headlights that turn with you. Ever driven around a dark curve and wished your headlights would point where you're turning instead of straight ahead? Many modern vehicles actually have this capability. Steering responsive headlights automatically pivot in the direction you're turning, illuminating the road ahead rather than off to the side. The system uses sensors that detect your steering wheel angle and vehicle speed, then adjusts motorized headlight assemblies to direct light where you need it most. Number 15, wipers that sense rain. Have you noticed how some drivers never adjust their wiper speed during changing rainfall? They're not just lucky, their car is doing the work for them. Rain-sensing wipers use optical sensors near your rearview mirror that detect water on your windshield and automatically adjust wiper speed. The system works through an infrared light beam that measures how raindrops scatter light on your windshield. To activate this feature, look for the auto or rain sensor position on your wiper stock. These smart wipers can tell the difference between light mist and heavy downpour, adjusting both speed and pressure against the glass. Check your wiper stock today. You might discover your car has managed your wipers automatically all along. Number 16, the secret power sources. Where do you charge your devices while driving? If you're only using that obvious dashboard outlet, you're missing out on multiple power sources hidden throughout your car. Most vehicles have several 12-volt outlets and USB ports concealed in the center console, under armrests, and in rear seating areas. These aren't randomly placed. They're strategically positioned so passengers in all seats can charge devices without cords stretching across the cabin. SUV and truck owners have an extra advantage with cargo area outlets perfect for tailgating or camping. You can power coolers or small appliances without draining your main battery. Number 17, the remote start secret commands. Many vehicles with remote start have hidden climate functions activated through specific button sequences. By pressing lock 3 times or holding buttons in certain combinations, you can start your engine and automatically activate heated seats, defrosters, or air conditioning based on the temperature outside. Some advanced systems let you combine remote start with the window roll-down feature we discussed earlier. This creates a complete climate preparation before you enter your vehicle. Conclusion. Now you know your car isn't just a mode of transportation. It's packed with 17 hidden features waiting to make your driving life easier. From automatic wipers that sense rain to headlights that turn with your steering wheel, these tools transform an ordinary drive into something more personalized. Take a few minutes this week to explore your vehicle with fresh eyes. That button you've never pressed? It might activate your auto hold feature on steep hills. That unmarked panel overhead? Perfect sunglasses storage. Remember, the difference between an average driver and a pro isn't always about driving skill. It's about knowing how to make your vehicle work for you.